Hello and welcome students. Today is our fourth lecture of the plant, water and relation. In previous lecture, we discussed about the mechanism of absorption of water and translocation of water. Now, today we study about the transport of minerals ions and the transport of food in the plant. Let's start with the transport of minerals ions. Before we study the transport of minerals ions, start with the essential minerals. What is meant by essential minerals? The essential minerals which play important role in day-to-day life are called essential minerals, and plant also require essential minerals for their growth. So, minerals are absorbed by plant in the ionic form, and mainly it is absorbed from the earth through the roots, and then it transported through the shoot and leaf area. So there are two types of micro two types of elements. First is a micro element and second is a macro element. They generally the essential nutrient which are classified into two class. First is a micro element and second is a macro element. What is meant by macro element and micro element? Macro means small. The minerals which require in small quantity are known as micro element, and macro means large. Minerals which require in large quantity are known as macro elements. What is meant by macro element? The element which require in large quantity are called as macro element, and plant require some minerals in large quantity to provide the strain for photosynthesis and building of protein molecules. There are some macro elements, minerals like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, nitrogen, sulfur, magnesium are the macro elements which require in a large quantity in plant. These are the macro elements which require for the plant. Second is the macro element. What is meant by micro element? Micro means small. Micro means small. The minerals which require in small quantity is known as micro element. Plant require some element in trace or small quantity are known as micro element. The calcium, cobalt, boron, zinc are the micro element which require for the plant for the growth of the plant. Here, this is a table which show the essential plant nutrient. As we know, plant nutrient classify into macronutrient and micronutrient. The minerals which require in small quantity is known as micronutrient, and the minerals which require in large quantity is known as macronutrient or macro element. Nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, calcium, sulfur are the macronutrient, and iron, manganese, boron, zinc, copper, chlorine, nickel, molybdenum are the micronutrient of the plant. What is meant by mineral ions? Mineral ions are solid, crystalline, inorganic material obtained from the earth crust, and the main source of the mineral ions are the soil, and mineral absorbed by the plant in the ionic form. What is meant by ionic? Ionic means dissolved form. The minerals absorbed by plants in the dissolved form mainly through the roots and then transported through the stem or shoot area. And the analysis of the plant as demonstrate that the minerals are absorbed by the plant from the soil and surrounding. And the mineral nutrients are the chemical element required as an the essential nutrient by all plant species to perform all the necessary functions. So, mineral science are important for the any living system, and it is also important in the plant. Plant have tissue to transport water, nutrient and minerals. Plant have a special types of tissue which are helpful in the transportation of minerals, ions, water and as well as food. Xylem and phloem. As we know about the xylem and the phloem, in 11th standard we study the structure of xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem are the complex tissue, and xylem transport water and mineral salt from the roots up to the other parts of the plant. Xylem helps in the transportation of water and mineral salt from roots to other parts of the plant. And phloem transports sucrose and amino acid between the leaves and other parts of the plant. Phloem helps in the transportation of food, and the food means sucrose and the amino acid between the leaves and other parts of the plant. And the absorption of mineral science is independent of that the water. Here, this is a diagram. This is the diagram. This is the root. Root absorb water from the soil. Then the and also mineral science and the transported through the xylem. Xylem transport up stem by the vessel, and it is used respiration and other cellular activities. And this is a leaf area. This is a process, transpiration. What is meant by transpiration? Water loss, it is known as transpiration. They absorb the minerals as well as water, and they pull in the upward direction along with the xylem, and because of the transpiration pull, the absorbed mineral ions are pulled in upward direction along the with the xylem sap because of the transpiration pull. What is meant by transpiration pull? The transpiration pull is the pulling force developed inside the xylem tissue, causing the water to move up the xylem by the loss of water vapors in the leaves. It is known as transpiration pool. The diagram will show the transpiration pool. The transpiration pool is the pulling force to develop inside the xylem. The transpiration pool develop inside the xylem tissue, causing the water move upside in the xylem vessel by the loss of water vapor in the leaves. It is known as transpirational pull, and absorbed mineral ions are pulled in the upward direction along the xylem because of the transpiration, and transpiration pull is the pulling force developed in the xylem tissue due to the transpiration process. Then water and minerals nutrient are absorbed by the roots from the soil, as we know. A lot of water is lost by the plant in the form of vapor through the stomata during the transpiration process, and the transpiration generate a force which pull up water absorbed by the roots from the soil and to the reach the stem and leaves. The absorbed minerals or mineral science are needed in the area of the plant. That is means apical region of the plant, lateral region of the plant, young and old leaves of the plant, developing flowers of the plant, fruit, seed, and storage organ of the plant. And it absorbs from the source. What is meant by source? Source is also known as root. The root is also called source, and minerals absorbed from the roots or source, and these are pulled and transported ascendingly. These are pulled and transported ascendingly through the sap and gets unloaded by the fine veins through the process of diffusion in the vicinity of the cell, and the cell uptake them actively. Firstly, mineral absorbed by the roots, then it transported through the xylem vessels through the transpiration pool, and then by the process of diffusion in the cell of vicinity of the cell uptake them actively. This is a transport of the minerals. As we know, soil is a main source of the minerals ions, but other source remobilization is also the source of the uptake of minerals ions. What is meant by remobilization? Remobilization means, here this is diagram, we show the remobilization. The diagram, this is a remobilization. What is meant by remobilization? The uptake of minerals or mobilization of the minerals from older part to younger part of the plant. It's called remobilization. Remobilization, it is another source of the minerals ions, in which the older part export their ions. The older parts export their ions into the younger leaves before the falling. This is a remobilization. It is another source of the minerals ions uptake, and the phosphorus, sulfur, nitrogen, potassium are the mobilized in the remobilization process. This is a diagram of the leaf mineral nutrient remobilization during leaf senescence and modulation by the nutrient deficiency. What is meant by senescence? Senescence means too old. As we know, in this process, the older part like leaves in deciduous plant export their ions into the younger ones before the falling. As we know, mostly radially mobilized ions are like the phosphorus, sulfur, nitrogen, and the potassium. And the ions from the structural component like calcium is not remobilized. The calcium is not remobilized ions, but phosphorus, sulfur, nitrogen and potassium are recycled into the plant body. We study the transport and uptake of the minerals ions. In shortly, mineral ions are absorbed through the roots and they pulled in the upward direction along with the xylem because of the transpiration pull. As we know what is transpiration pull, and minerals ions are needed in the area of the various part of the plant. So let's know the general role of the plant, general role of the minerals for the plant or in plant life. Generally, minerals are important to build sturdy cell wall and healthy root system of the plant. Generally, minerals are important to build sturdy cell wall and healthy root system of the plant. What is meant by sturdy? Sturdy means strong. And second general role, plant needs to mineral for the healthy growth. And some minerals which are which is sourced from the air, water as well as soil. These are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen are the source from the air, water and the soil. And besides potassium, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, boron, zinc, copper, magnesium, iron, chloride, molybdenum are sourced from the soil or fertilizer. This is a chart. We show the source of the different essential elements or the minerals. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen source from the air, water as well as soil, and the source from the soil and fertilizer. These are the elements: phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, boron, zinc, copper, manganese, iron, chloride and molybdenum. Role of the essential minerals in the plant. Nitrogen is a mineral which helps in the protein and nucleic acid synthesis. Second is the sulfur. It is helps in the protein synthesis. Third is the phosphorus. Phosphorus helps in the nucleic acid and ATP synthesis. Potassium to provide protein synthesis and regulation of the osmosis. Calcium. As we know, calcium is a metal which cannot remobilize in the remobilization process. It helps in the cell wall formation and the enzyme activity of the metabolism of the plant. Then magnesium. Magnesium is helps in the chlorophyll synthesis and also the helps in the enzyme activity. Besides other macronutrients. What is meant by macronutrients? Which require in large quantity. They also help in the plant and perform different functions. Some are effect on the rapid growth of the plant, some provide strength, some required for this photosynthesis, some provide the building of protein molecules, some provide improving the quality of the fruits, some reduce the diseases in the plant, some helps in the chlorophyll formation. We know the example magnesium, some improve root growth and seed production. So this is the role of the essential minerals of the day, the role of essential minerals in the day-to-day life of the plants. This is a chart. We show the different function. So in this session, we studied the transport of mineral science. In this topic, we study the source of the mineral science. First, soil is the main source of the minerals ions uptake of the mineral science. And second source, remobilization is the another source for the uptake of the mineral science. We also study the macro and micro elements or the nutrient, macronutrient and micronutrients. We also see the transport of the mineral science. Transport of the mineral science is performed by the roots, xylem and due to the transpiration pool, and also we see the different function of the different micronutrients, and also see the movement of minerals, ions. So thank you so much for attending my lecture. Thank you.